The fifth mistake is inconsistent messaging across all channels, and many brands are actually guilty of this. And so what I would say as a copywriter, from the copywriter perspective, is making sure that what you're saying across all of your channels, because a lot of brands today are omni-channel marketing, where we're using Facebook and LinkedIn and Google My Business and our website and all these platforms, is making sure that everything is consistent in the way that you present yourself. Because it's the biggest failure that you'll get as a brand, as a professional services brand, is when people see one thing and then they see another thing and they go, is that the same brand? And then you lose them. And it's so detrimental, because you can do so much work trying to get your website right or your socials, and then it takes one post and it's like, is this the same brand? And we all face this.
And we've talked about it. It takes so much longer to get somebody back than to win them in the first place.
You set up your brand, you do all these great things, and then it takes one mistake, and we've all seen it. And so it's really important. And as the research has shown, is that 33% revenue increase attributed to brand consistency. But it's also another interesting thing I found from this was that inconsistent branding doesn't just impact your customers; it impacts your employees' morale as well. This is something that I think professional services don't take into account, is that it's is looking at, it's not just how you're portraying it to your brand, it's also how you are, like, to your external customers. It's what you want your internal customers to think. Because if they can't understand your brand, how are they supposed to portray it to an external audience? And so this is what we're dealing with here.
Well, you're talking about a people business, aren't you? So, I mean, like, consistency. I mean, for us, without consistency, you don't have trust. And if you don't have trust, your ability to be, I come back to it, unique, aligned and engaged, you've got no chance. So really for us, it's about ensuring that there's consistency with the way that you're putting your messaging out there, but it's internal and external. Of course, the most important people to your business are your customers. If you're a professional services business, the second most important people to you are your people. And if you send inconsistent internal messages or external messages about your brand, particularly your tone of voice, then you're breaking that trust, and you've really got to be aware of it. It's key, absolutely key.